Hi kids, Pastor Greg again with another story. This one also comes from the Jesus Storybook Bible. It's about a promise that God made, a promise that seemed impossible. Have you ever wanted something that seemed impossible? Well, this story is about an old man and an old woman named Abraham and Sarah, and they wanted something so badly. They wanted to have a family of their own. And it seemed impossible. But God made them a promise. Let's read about it and see how it goes. It's called The Son of Laughter. Years passed and things didn't get any better. People were still just as cruel and mean to one another as always. They still got sick and they still died. And God's world was filled with tears. It was never meant to be like that. But God was going to make all the wrong things right, and he was going to do it through a family. Abraham, God said, how many stars are there? God was about to tell his friend a wonderful secret. Let me see, Abraham said, and he rolled up his sleeves and started to count. If you've ever tried to count the stars, you know how hard it can be. 993, 994, 995, 997. Oh, that's not right. I'll have to start all over again. He kept losing count. There are too many, he said. Guess what? God laughed. I will give you so many children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren that you won't be able to count them either. Well, Abraham couldn't keep from giggling. It was such a wonderful idea. But he stopped himself. How could he have a family? Don't be silly, he thought. He didn't have any children, let alone grandchildren, and he wiped a tear away from his eye. Anyways, it was far too late for him to start having babies at his age. He was 99 years old. Abraham, God said, believe me. And then God told Abraham his secret rescue plan. Abraham, I will make your family very big, God promised. And one day, your family will come to number more than even all the stars in the sky. Abram looked up at the dark night, thick with stars. You will be my special family, my people, and through you, everyone on earth will be blessed. It was an incredible promise. God was going to rescue the world through Abraham's family. One of his great-great-great-grandchildren would be the child, the promised one, the rescuer. That's Jesus. But it's too wonderful, Abraham said. How could it be true? Is anything too good to be true? God asked. Is anything too wonderful for me to do? So Abraham trusted what God said more than what his eyes could see, and he believed. Now, when Sarah heard God's promise, she just laughed to herself. But it wasn't a happy laugh. It had tears in it. She'd always wanted a baby. Could her dream come true? Could she really have a baby when she was 90 years old? Oh, of course not, she thought. Don't be silly. It was far too late for that. Sarah didn't believe God could do what he promised. She had forgotten that when God says something, it's as good as done. Oh, of course, it's easy for God to give her a baby son, just as it was easier for him to make all the stars in the sky. And sure enough, 9 months later, just as God had promised, Sarah gave birth to a baby boy. They named him Isaac, which means the son of laughter. And Sarah laughed, but this time it was a glorious, happy laugh. Her dream had come true. God would do as he promised. He would always look after Abraham's family, his special people. And one day, God would send another baby, a baby promised to a girl who didn't even have a husband. But this baby would bring laughter to the whole world. This baby would be everyone's dream come true. And you know who that is, don't you? Jesus. God made a promise to help make all things right. Things in the world around us and things in our hearts within us. And he was going to do that through a special baby. And that baby would come from a special family, Abraham's family. Well, as we keep learning more about Jesus, that laughter of his joy can keep growing in our hearts. I hope that's true for you. Until next time, bye-bye.